Okay guys, so I am going to work through some of these practice problems for you. This is the Snell's Law worksheet that is on 3/17. So today's Tuesday, 3/17. So here's your worksheet that is posted. And number 1 says, when light passes from air into water at an angle of 60 degrees from the normal, what is the angle of refraction? So I'm going to come over here and work it out for you. All right, so this is number 1. It says when light passes from air into water. So the first thing I'm going to do is draw a boundary line. Up here will be air, down here will be water. It says that light is going from air to water. So as you watch those videos on my blog, they draw this line called the normal. The normal is perpendicular to the surface. So this is the normal. Okay, so the light ray is coming in, and as it hits the boundary, it's going to refract. And since it's going from air to water, it's going to bend toward the normal. So it's going to bend this way. If this light ray were to keep going, it would look like that, right? It would go straight. However, because it is going from air, which is 1, and water, which is 1.33, that's the index of refraction for each of those substances, I can tell that it's going from a less dense to a more dense medium. So this angle right here, the problem tells me that it's 60 degrees. I'm going to try to figure out what angle does that refract at. Okay, so the formula is N1 sine theta 1 equals N2 sine theta 2. All of this up here is called incidence. Okay, I think of the word innocent. However you spell that. We'll leave that for later. Innocent. This is all known as 1. Okay, so everything over here is anything up here. Down here, that's where it refracts. Okay, so we're going to call this 2. Anything down here, any information will go under where it's 2. Okay, so once I start my problem, I say, well, what is the index of refraction of the first substance? That's up here. That's going to be air is 1. And I put sine. What's the angle which air comes in? In my problem, it tells me it's 60 degrees. Equals, what's N2? Well, now we're looking at down here where it refracts. 1.33 sine, excuse me. And we don't know the angle down here. That's what we're looking for. Okay, so I'm going to start solving this problem. So I could say 1 sine of 60 is 0.866. It's important to have your calculator in degree mode since you're dealing with degrees here. Okay, so I solved that part. Now I go 1.33 sine theta 2. Okay, so my next step would be to divide by 1.33 on both sides to cancel it here. Here you get 0.6511 equals sine theta 2. Well, how do you get rid of a sine? You can't divide it, so you have to take the inverse. So I'm going to say sine -1, and it'll open a parentheses for you, and you do 0.65 equals, that gets rid of the sine, equals theta 2, which is what we're looking for. So in my calculator, second sine will give you the -1. Second answer will pull the 0.65 and all of those decimals. Enter. Or you can just plug in 0.65. Since I took all my decimals, you might get a bit of a different answer, but something very similar. So the answer I got was 40.6 degrees. So as this light ray is coming down from air into water, it hits at 60, but it refracts, and this angle when it hits the water is going to be 40.6 degrees. And that will be my answer for number 1.